Good morning, everyone. My name is MightyStream. I'm going to do your October the 21st, just for today, in a meditation. I'm excited to be with you this morning. How are you doing? I'm excited about graduation today. I will graduate with this master's degree today, and we have 1 hour to travel to get there. So, in a couple hours, 3 hours or so, we're going to head to the graduation site, and I'm excited about that. Okay, the title of the meditation, God's Will Today. This decision demands continued acceptance, ever increasing faith, and a daily commitment to recovery. That comes from IP number 14, One Addict's Experience. Sometimes we really live the third step, and it's great. We don't regret the past. We aren't afraid of the future. And we're generally pleased with the present. Sometimes, though, we lose our vision of God's will in our life. Many of us dream of erasing the mistakes of our past, but the past cannot be erased. Many of us are grateful this is so, for our past experiences have brought us to the recovery we enjoy today. Let me repeat that. Many of us are grateful this is so, for our past experiences have brought us to the recovery we enjoy today. By working the program, we can learn to accept the past and reconcile ourselves with it by amending our wrongs. Those same 12 steps can help eliminate our worries over the future. When we practice NA principles on a daily basis in all our affairs, we can leave the results up to our higher power. It seems as though our members with the strongest faith are the ones who are best able to live in the present moment. Enjoyment, appreciation, and gratitude for the quality of our lives. These are the results of faith in life itself. When we practice the principles of our program, today is the only day we need. Just for today, I will make the most of today and trust that yesterday and tomorrow are in God's care. Let's take a moment of silence, followed by the we version of the Serenity Prayer. Moment of silence now, please. Thank you. God, grant us the serenity to accept the things that we cannot change, the courage to change the things that we can, and the wisdom to know the difference just for today. Please and thank you. I do agree. I agree living in the here and now and being fully present is the best way to survive and to live life to the fullest. I talk to people daily. They can't get out of the past and they're fearful of the future. And where their feet are standing in today, they're unable to even see the beauty around them. Sometimes I have to highlight for them the beauty that they're experiencing or could be experiencing if they could bring themselves into the present. And I know I'm like that. It's an ongoing battle to stay into the present, to observe with a grateful heart the things that are going on in my life just for today. And I appreciate this meditation because it says, with this program, the spiritual principles, when we practice them on a daily basis in all our affairs, step 12, right? We are able to leave the results up to our higher power. And today is all that we really need, right? When we practice the principles of the program. But here's the ticket. Sometimes it's not comfortable. Sometimes I want to go back into my reserve of character defects that I call survivor skills, right? To be able to make sure I manipulate a situation so that I walk away from it with as little harm as possible. That's totally normal. That's totally normal to want to control things like that. So that's why it takes practice to apply spiritual principles on a daily basis. Because I never know when that old person is going to want to kick in and make sure that it goes a certain way, right? Rather than leaving it up to the loving and caring God of my own understanding. Today, I want for you to think about that. Before you act, before you respond, ask yourself this question. Is what I'm about to do proof of or a lack of proof that I have a relationship with God and that I have turned things over to the God I claim I have? And let your decision be based on that. Yeah, that's a hard pill to swallow because a lot of times we don't stop to even do an 11th step. We don't stop to even practice the third step in the slightest. We just go on this forward movement of driving forward in the mindset of, I need to control this. If I don't do something, nothing will get done. Well, 9 times out of 10, if you don't do something, you won't have to worry about doing a whole bunch of other things down the road, right? A lot of times things do just take care of themselves, especially when we're dealing with people. They don't usually line up according to what we want them to do, unless, of course, they're children that we're caring for. And a lot of times what we decide to do, make sure something turns out our way, that doesn't affect them in the least. If anything, it forces them into doing something completely different than we want. So let's practice God's will today and enjoy today. I intend to have a beautiful day on purpose. I am going to be talking to you soon. I'll leave a link or do another video with the link. I'll probably just do another video with the link for the graduation so that we don't get this confused, okay? Thank you. Have a beautiful day.